very special event hosted by Florida Memorial and the Embrace Girls Foundation Incorporated. I am Vera Galloway and I am the SGA President at Florida Memorial University, and I bid you greetings on behalf of these two esteemed organizations. We have with us today some very distinguished, talented, and inspirational women. And as we prepare to engage and to be engaged, I ask that you take this time to celebrate this movement called Sisterhood. To guide us through this afternoon's event, I will now invite our sister, literary and expressive genius, Rebecca Butterfly Barnes. Please give her a applause.
It takes two to make a thing go right. It takes two to make it out of time. At least according to the words of Rob Bass, which they blended in with beats and rhythms. But on this occasion, as we gather underneath this room, with you as beautiful shades of the color black as women, it takes a village of women to bring us together, to be what we were born to be, the greatest of that is within us. See, it takes an army, a team, to come together. We must embrace our little girls who will one day become women, be the foundation that they need to know that they are beautiful. See, just imagine if every day you told your little girl that she is beautiful, that she can be any and everything that she desires as long as she puts her mind to it, her heart to it. Then, of course, everything that you do in living and life, do it with color. And make sure you exude with passion. Because people on the outside of you in your space, they see that, they read that. Let them know as they're walking towards you in their stride and their strut and their rhythm and their glide, that they see the God in you. It's kind of like the young lady in the room today with a t-shirt on that is obvious that she's bold and that she doesn't care to let you know that she loves Jesus. As I always say, be you, do you, stay true. Obvious to the fact that 6 degrees of separation is always functional. Because Kim Combs herself, she said too, oh wait, there's more. And that's what you must always know within yourself, that there's more. See, we are given 24 hours within a day, but we are not promised 24 hours in a day. So make sure that with each second that slips into a minute, that slips into an hour, that by chance you're approaching the end of your day, you have made a difference. While your position or your career may not be that of painter, still desire yourself to be a painter, and that you're creating a smile on the face of a stranger that meets you in those 24 hours of your existence. In other words, each and every day that you step outside of your doors, walking out into this thing we call the world, make sure that you're making a difference. It's not a matter of touching millions of lives. It's a matter of touching one life at a time. And yes, we all have careers, but no man or no woman is busier than the next. Kind of like that soul sister that has to make sure everything takes place the way it needs to take place in the judicial system. State attorney. But of course, when Embrace calls her, she's there. So we say thank you. And yes, we all have secrets, but in a different form, in a different light. And yes, we render our service to dealing with those secrets. But it's a beautiful thing when you can be under control and you're that special agent called busy job. But when Embrace calls her, she's there. So we say thank you. It's a beautiful thing when you can be on TV and radio and everybody's familiar with you. Tamara Gant. But of course, when Embrace calls, she answers. And so we say thank you. And of course, everyone needs an assistance to anything that we do in life. We do nothing alone. Although we may think that we do, because we tend to live in a world that is selfish. But at the end of the day, trust me, someone has helped you. So Maisha Dara, when Embrace calls, thank you. And yes, your children is her heart. It means the world to me. So she's going to make sure that everything that needs to happen and takes place to them, it will be seen. She's a part of the day comes. But then drops me when Embrace calls, you answer. So thank you. And of course, really count. And nothing without an instrument. But Alicia, when Embrace calls, you answer. Consider like the world in the palm of your hands, everything on your shoulders. Your hotline having to be available 24/7. The phone there, hips, shirt, when Embrace calls, you answer. And thank you. Because see, that's just it. You should always be able to allow someone to call you. Friendship is not the matter of convenience when it's just right for you. Friendship is that person that you can call 2 o'clock in the morning. They may just slept into Delta 25 minutes prior, but they sound perky as the coming of the sun. And they're ready to listen to whatever it is you have to say. That's true friendship. We must all desire as women, as young women, to mentor each other, to uplift each other, to build each other, to encourage each other, walk with each other, love each other. I can imagine the number of times I've made Webster turnover in his grade because I have changed his words and given them my own acronym definition. And for me, peace is people exercising acts of change. Always desire to be what I want. Never be a taker without being a giver. And always want to embrace life in full color, knowing that love and laughter are two of the most important keys you should carry on your keyring as you journey through this thing of our life. So to the ladies of Florida Memorial University, at this time, it gives me great privilege and honor to introduce to you to this stage, to bring forth to you your guest speaker for the day, the one and only Dr. Rosalind Clark, artist.
Thank you. It gives me great pleasure to introduce our guest of honor today, though each of you is a guest of honor, always, every day at Florida Memorial University. We are especially pleased to have so many stars on our stage today, and one in particular, Ms. Kim Coles. Kim Coles is an American actress, author, and comedian from Bronx, New York. Throughout her career, she has appeared on the silver screen in a host of shows. She is best known for her role as a cast member on In Living Color and as Sinclair James on the Fox series Living Single. Ms. Coles is currently touring the country, starring in a one-woman show which we hope to bring to Florida Memorial University very soon, Kim Coles Solo Live, called Oh, But Wait, There's More. She is also promoting her most recent publication, Gratitude Journal, a book that celebrates the gift you are and those in your life. This phenomenal actress, author, and comedian is here today to share with you her thoughts, her wisdom, and her insights. Please give her a Florida Memorial University.
Thank you, Dr. Aldridge. I will come and stand here too because I don't want my back to any of the ladies, but I just made haste. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Thank you, Butterfly. Let's give some more love for the Butterfly. You're a bad mamma jamma. I'm showing my age by even using that. Bad mamma jamma. Thank you so much for inviting me. What an inspiration. You are your first female president. Inside and out. I had a chance to spend a little time in her private chambers in the office. All the books and all the learned pictures of men, and there she is. So all the best to you. All the best to you. I had a wonderful time yesterday at my Embrace the Girls Foundation tea, and I want to acknowledge some of the ladies who were at the tea. These are some of my new girlfriends. Stand up for me, please, ladies. We had a lovely tea at the American Girl store, didn't we? And we had tea and sandwiches. I had a nice piece of salmon. It was very nice, and thank you all so much. What a wonderful foundation, and Velma Lawrence, who, please stand up and let everyone know who you are. Who runs this wonderful foundation that's all about teaching girls and giving girls life skills and tutoring and education. And I learned so much with them. They were such little ladies sitting there waiting. I was like, can I get me something to eat? I just got off the plane. And they were ladies, and you asked me such inspired questions, so thank you so much. I enjoyed myself with you. I'm embracing you even as we speak. This is Women's Month. I think every month should be Women's Month. I don't understand why. Every moment is a woman's moment if you choose to reach out and grab it. I'd like to make a little correction. I'm actually from Brooklyn. I'm not from the Booty Down. I'm from Brooklyn, yo. Anybody here from Brooklyn? What? What up, Brooklyn? What up? I don't even know what that Brooklyn is. I actually went to private school. I know nothing of that, do or die, Bed-Stuy. I'm almost bougie. I'm jumping around because I'm trying to find my moment to share with you about my one-woman show, but we'll get to that in just a moment. So you do know me as an actress, as a comedian, and as a girl from Brooklyn. But I'm just me, and I've always just been just me. And I realize now, as I've gone through life, that just showing up and being myself has worked for me. And all the times I've tried to be something else, or wear something that somebody says I should wear, or carry the Louis Vuitton, or wear the red bottoms. By the way, you realize that the red wears off when you walk? It's like your wallet is bleeding as you walk. And I mean, if you can really afford that, that's great, but it wears off, and we're being told that that's what we should look like, that's what we should buy, that we should wear, this is what our hair should look like, this is what we should do. Just being you is enough. And every time I show up and just be me, it works. It worked for me when I was in high school. I was a fluffy girl. Yes. I'm still a fluffy girl. And I realized when I looked at the landscape in high school, I can't believe I thought this. I was really 13 or 14 when you go into school. I looked at the landscape and I was like, uh-oh, they're going to tease me for being the fat girl. And I remember saying, what am I going to do so they look at the inside of me instead of the outside? And I had a sense of humor, and I used it. I would put M&Ms in my nose, or I'd do funny walks, or funny talks, or do some character that I'd seen on TV, not even knowing that I was developing a skill that would later take me all the way to Hollywood. And I was just being me. I'm going to do this thing that says, I've got something else inside of me, and I want you to see it. I never got teased for being fluffy. I was class president all 4 years in a row. I was on the cheering squad. I did everything. I was a baton twirler on the cheering squad, and my booty was kind of big, so my dress would hike up on my skirt, and my skirt would hike up on my booty, but I was still me, and no one ever teased me. I just was authentic. Every time I've been authentic, it has worked for me. And so the message I'm going to share with each and every one of you today is, and whatever age you are, whether you're my little young ladies here, or whether you're one of our advanced seniors, being you always works, and you are enough. The other thing that I learned as I was going through my Hollywood life, which I do talk a lot about in my work. I'm going to turn it off. How about that?
I don't know.
Is it the microphone? I don't think it's the microphone at all. I'm just very glad to hear Okay, yes. So I've had a really interesting Hollywood life and a really interesting life in general. And the thing is that there are ups and downs. There's a question that people ask people who are in the arts, and the question is, well, what are you working on now? And you think it's a really cool question to ask. What are you working on now? But an artist hears it like this. What are you working on now? And you feel like a train has gone by. This is what it feels like, and you'll understand. Ding, 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 ding. That's my career train going by. I'd like to be working on the show right now, but they're not hiring me right now. So I'm going to create opportunities for myself. And that makes you feel, you understand, it makes you feel strong, it makes you feel connected. And so I created this one-woman show for myself called Oh, But Wait, There's More. And Velma has asked me to ask you all to do it with me. You're going to do this with me. I'm going to bring it to this theater. I'm already going to look at the theater. What's the name of the theater? I'm going to the Lou Ross Theater. I'm bringing my show here, and you all are going to come. And you're going to when I count to 3, you're going to go like this. Oh, but wait, there's more. Ready? 1, 2, 3. There is always more. That's why I named my show that. That when I was going through my most difficult challenges in Hollywood, trying to answer that question, what are you working on now? When I was spending all my money on those red bottom shoes and the Louis Vuitton bags that, by the way, are coated canvas. Some of those bags aren't even really leather. They're coated canvas, excuse me. When I cycled through all of my money, I spent all of my money. I was a millionaire, and I spent it all shopping, trying to keep up with the Joneses, not to find out that the Joneses are broke themselves. And when I come and tell you all this story, some of you will understand that you have a story inside of you, you have a challenge, you have a lesson inside of you, and to look for the miracles that are in your life, and most importantly, to look for the gifts that are in your life. And when I was my most depressed, going, how come I'm not on a TV show? I can't be on a TV show. I can't spread my message. I can't be me. The lesson that was downloaded to me by Source Up Above is that you are a gift. My gift has always been love and laughter. I can spread love and laughter no matter where I am, what I'm doing, or whether or not I'm on a TV show, and that's what I'm going to do. And as I do that and open my gift and share it with you, I remind you to open your gift and share it with the world. Each and every one of us has a gift inside of us, and some of you have 2 and 3 and more. It's that thing that is your passion. It's the thing that you would do. And you don't even realize you're doing it. Time goes by. You would do it for free. And what's funny is that you'll get paid to do it. Because I'm clever, because you just did not do it. I come up with an acronym for gifts too. You have peace. What was yours for peace?
People exercise and acts change everywhere.
Nice. We should share. Mine is gifts. Gratitude, intention, forgiveness, triumphs, and self-love. Explore all these principles: gratitude, intention, forgiveness, triumphs, and self-love. I came up with a gratitude journal, which is the place where I started with just being happy for what is already here. Pay attention to what is already working in your life. What's not working is not none of your business. That's right. It's really about staying grateful and staying having the attitude of gratitude about what is working. And when you do that, universe or source or God or however you decide to say it, sends you so much more. Like, wait a minute, she's doing what I sent her to do? Let me send her some resources to make it work. Let me send her team or friends, or let me send her a miracle. And it will happen for you. It will open up. It will be so much more than you ever expected. And in my life, it's been so much more than a Hollywood conversation. That I get a chance to be invited to come in and be inspired by these lovely young ladies is a bigger gift than any TV show could ever be, although that would be nice too. What I'm going to do is just talk about women mentoring women. In my show, I tell the story about the first time I met Oprah Winfrey. But they told me that Oprah Winfrey was going to be coming to the set on Monday, so I spent my entire weekend getting ready. I wanted to be an empty vessel of light and pure joy and peace. I studied, I read the Bible, I put a dot right there I was like, Nam myo horinge yo. I was burning sage and incense. I called in the ancient ancestors, come to me, and whoever, Indian people come. I want you to just be like, oh, again, trying to be something I'm not even, I'm just being. They said she was coming at 4. 4 came and went, and I was hungry, so I went to the set and went to the craft service and got me some free food, because that's the best part about Hollywood. It's a lot of free food. Okay, so I was like, she'll come when she comes. I'm hungry right now, whatever. Where we were standing was kind of dark, and the girls wanted to touch up my makeup and, fix me up to go back and perform because she wasn't there yet. They were fixing me, and I said, where we're standing right now is kind of dark. Can we just walk over here into the light? When I walked into the light, Oprah was already there. It's like she carries her own light with her. And because I was so mesmerized, I didn't know what to say to her, so I was, and I just went, yay! Yay to Oprah Winfrey, one of the most powerful women on the face of the earth, and all I can say is, yay! And I just said she didn't know what to say back. Like, how do you respond to that? I don't even know what language, what? And she did that thing, like if you've ever seen any of those like sci-fi movies, or like movies like with robots or Borgs, or like the alien creature, and the alien creature is reading the human being from their perspective. They do a little readout. This is what Oprah did to me. Did Kim Coles just say yay? What am I supposed to do with that? And I could see her download the proper response. And do you want to know what Oprah Winfrey said back to me? She said, yay! Oprah Winfrey met me where I was. And so that's the lesson I want to share. The other lesson I want to share with all of you is meet yourself where you are. Let a woman come and meet you where you are and take you to the next place you need to be. We need to mentor each other. We need to love on each other. We see all that stuff on reality show with women throwing drinks in each other's face. I don't know who those women are. I only know women like this in my life. I only surround myself. Show here. Let me see if you remember the name of it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's so much more than that. I know. Thank you. We're going to work this, okay? I'm a poet by God's blessing, my body choosing. But I also have a theater program, a theater background. So with that being said, if there are any people in here that are theater majors, you already know, we're getting ready to project our voice. Yes. We're getting ready to go back to the ages of when there were no microphones. Okay? You know what? I think it's the founders of Florida Memorial University that wants to be a part of this situation too. Because you have that kind of moment that's happening, when you're like, okay, the doors are closing, but you're in the house by yourself, you're in the kitchen, but the front door just closed. But it's okay. You all can come to it. So it's a beautiful moment. We're celebrating women in history and just national park. So it's okay. It's okay. We're going to do 8 questions maximum. Yeah, just turn it off. Yeah, just turn it off. No, just turn it off. Okay? We're going to project. Come from your diaphragm. Yes. Okay? Excitement. So we're gonna have at least 8 questions maximum for our guest speaker, Kim Coles. And at this time, I'm going to ask you to have your question written. Okay. Don't be like the brothers standing in line for 20 minutes at McDonald's and then get up to the cash register and take your order. And the first thing out of his mouth is, And for 20 minutes he's been looking at the board. There might need to be said. that I'm on. So are there some things I would have done differently had I known better? Yes. Are there some things, here's the thing, I did the best I could with what I knew from where I was. And that's the best you can do in your life. There is one big one that I kind of wish, like, oh man, I had a chance to get my own show, and somebody was offering me the show, and I was like, nah, that's not really one of them. But I can't even dishonor that because, or regret that because I wouldn't be where I am right now. Where I am is very good. So do the best you can from where you are at any given time, and you can't come to it.
Our second question.
Plus, it takes too much energy. You guys just find this. It takes too much energy to spend a whole lot of time regretting things. I move on. I forgive myself, and I forgive people who may have transgressed against me. But I don't have time to regress. I'm too busy to fall. So, yeah. Yes, hello.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Courtney Mitchell. What motivated you to help young girls?
What motivated me and what motivates me to help young girls is I was a young girl too. Every woman on this stage is a young girl. She sees herself in you, and I have to give back because it's my time. It's my time to give back. And if I can help someone shorten the distance between striving and climbing, then I've led a really nice life. It's really the thing that fuels me right now. I'm in this place of wanting to share wisdom and lessons and shorten your distance. And you're going to have your journey. Everyone's going to have their own journey. But if I can throw a little diamond in the middle of your journey and light your way, then that's a good thing.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Keonta Berry. My question for you is, what challenges did you have to go through to get to a place of self-love, and how can you help us as young women get to that place ourselves?
In all transparency, I had a breakdown. I had a full breakdown. Once I lost all of my money. I lost it because I spent it. I can't even say I lost it like the stock market or something. I did that. I spent all of my money. And I think now, because I've gone through work, that it was something about me that didn't feel I deserved to have the fame or the celebrity or the money that came with it. There was something about me that thought I didn't deserve it. So I needed to break all the way down. And I had a severe depression that I didn't want anybody to know about, because especially if you're in the public eye in some way, you have to keep this face and everything's fine. I have to be on the red carpet. One of the times, I have a picture that I've seen out that I had $27 in my pocket, but I had to still be Kim Coles. Do you know what I'm saying? And holding that up just took so much energy that I had to break all the way down in order for me to have a breakthrough and to ask myself the questions: who am I really? I am a child of God. I am a bright, shining light, just like each and every other person. And who am I to allow anything to bring that down? And that is when I had a breakthrough. I came through and said, I got to start talking about this. Save your money. Okay, thank you. Save it, by the way. I know there's some things.
Hello, how you doing? My name is Cynthia. My question for you today is, being a part of the Fluffy Girls Clip, how was your journey in Hollywood? Like, was it easy or challenging?
Okay, so what's interesting is when I first started, I actually lost 50 pounds. A club manager said to me, you're very funny, you're kind of cute, you're going to have to lose 50 pounds or gain 50 pounds. You need to be the really big, robust, there was an actress named Nell Carter. So be the next Nell Carter or lose all that weight and be like a foxy mama. So I dieted and took diet pills and got myself down to a size that I don't even know how I did. I looked at the pictures ago, I had it, I lost it. I was hungry all the time. I had what I call hungry people breath. and by the way, I'm not a pro fluffy girl either. I'm a pro whatever my body likes. But the truth is, I can stand to lose 20, 25 pounds. People are walking today, my hips are bothering me. I'm going to find that healthy plateau for myself. But it didn't stop me. I actually got jobs because I was Kim Coles. I don't know if I've lost jobs because I was fat. Because I don't know about those jobs. They never came my way, so I move on. There was a show that I was on. I remember saying that over the Christmas break, I'm gonna go on a diet. I'm gonna go to detox. The producer overheard me and said, "We hired you for you. You can be a size 8 or a size 18, whatever it is. We want you." And so I have not let that stop me or hinder me. But also, I'm a comedian, and comedians can be any size. I mean, if I had been, a pop singer, I might not have lasted. I'll be honest with you. There's rules, and I don't like that because someone's talent should be what shines forth. But I have not let my size stop me from making opportunities for myself. So, but you will see me eventually sit down because my knees are killing. The little one. Would I ever do what?
Were you ever bullied as a little girl?
I was bullied as a little girl. I was bullied because I talked like this, and because I was like, and I had that thing, somebody in this room understands, oh, you think you, what's that, you think you white? No, my mother just made sure I spoke this way. I could still talk like that if I had to talk like that. And I was really super corny, and because I went to private school, my regular clothes were all high water pants, and I was just not comfortable in my skin, and I was, because I was different. And I realize now that that difference is what I needed to become who I am today, and who I am is the woman that you see in front of me. So I was bullied, but and it was hard, and I cried, but I found my way, and I found my people. And I said this to some of the ladies the other day, if you're ever bullied, find your tribe, find the people that surround you with love and light, and support yourself, shore yourself up against those people, because those people are insecure and scared and fearful, and that's why they're bullying you. They're not stronger than you. They're actually, maybe I should use the term weaker, but they're no stronger than you. You are stronger than they are, and they see it, and that's why they're bullying you. Thank you. You understand that she looked at this room and incorporated in her piece all of us. You understand that she customized this. I just want you to know that you customized it for this. That piece will not be performed anywhere else that way, will it? Thank you, Ms. Butterfly.
I'm Jessica, and my question is, what's the best piece that life will give to an elite who still finds
Do you need me to repeat the question? The best piece of advice I've already said several times is to just be yourself. You don't have to go find yourself. You just have to look within. You just have to go in there and be honest with yourself and be truthful, honest and truthful with yourself. And always show us your authentic self, and you cannot lose. You can't keep track of all those other people and things you told people. You don't have to go find, you just have to look within. Does that help? And what do you love? What do you love about yourself? What do you love? Say it again?
my ability to speak in front of a large crowd?
That's a great thing. That is wonderful. Do you know how many people in this world can't do that? That is something to love. So always focus on what is magnificent about you, what works about you. And you don't have to find yourself. You are already there. Does that help? Okay.
Ms. Laura Memorial University. My question is there any particular obstacle that you feel that if you had not overcome, it would have been a hindrance in your journey?
If I had this obstacle I had not overcome. Okay. I got fired from In Living Color. It was a really, people said, was it fun to work on In Living Color? It was not fun. It was a highly competitive, very difficult place to work. Partially because I couldn't win when most of the people have the same last name. There was no room for me. And it won't be that way just in some jobs. If everybody has the same last name, you might not shine. There's nothing I could have done to shine, and I was fired from that show. And it felt awful. It felt like a rejection. And then I went on to do a show for 5 seasons where I went from the bottom of the totem pole on that show to the top. Living single.
Yes, that's
Latifah and I, the show was formed around the two of us. So I went from a place where nobody would even listen to me or consider me to a place where I was at the very, very top of the totem pole. So if that hadn't happened, and I used to be mad at all them Wayneses, and now I bless them because they sent me on my way. If you think it's an obstacle, it is a lesson. It is a blessing. Turn that bad boy
Thank you for being here. My name is Darlicia Brown. My question is, for young women who are aspiring to take that same role that you do into Hollywood and to acting, what advice would you give them for like landing that first role, like coming to meet producers for the first time, and actually like finding a role that would fit themselves and would take them?
It's actually the same thing for everyone. First of all, your way in will be different from my way in. My way in was through stand-up comedy. I never took an acting class until I was in Hollywood, and then once I took one, I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna do what I do. So I would say, be prepared, study. You know, I studied stand-up. That was my class. Study whatever area it is that you want to do, and I would say this to any career that you choose, any life decision that you have. Be prepared. Be as prepared as you possibly can. And then draw a line for yourself. I have a line that I will not cross over. My no's are just as important as my yeses. I am just as defined by my no's as I am by my yeses. And you'll have to choose that line for yourself. Your line may be further out. Your line may be closer into you. Figure out what that is and stick to it. And be all right with saying no if something is not right for you because another yes is coming that will be perfect for you. And that's whether you want to go into Hollywood or you want to sing or you want to dance or you want to be an architect or an attorney or be the mayor or be the president of a wonderful university or whatever it is you want to do. Find your line and stay there. So does that help? And then each career has its own steps. You know, you may have to audition, you may have to find an agent, whatever it is, find your line. Yes.
And after her question, we're going to turn it back over to your Miss Fuller of Warrior University, Shauna Fletcher,
Yes.
to do some presentations, and then after her, we will turn it over to the Grace Girls
Okay.
Foundation
Yes.
team to do some presentations. And so at this time,
My name is Tanisha Benson.
Can you project a little more, please?
My name is Tanisha Benson, I'm a senior. I was actually shown at everyone. My question to you is, like, as an actress, what are some of your greatest inspirations, or what are some of your greatest inspirations?
So I'm a student of comedy and a student of television. I watched a lot of television growing up. I was born in 1962, so all of that. Carol Burnett, Lucille Ball, Whoopi Goldberg. Somebody took me to see Whoopi Goldberg's first one-woman show, and I sat on the edge of my seat like this the whole time. Because there hadn't been somebody brown like us doing characters. So anybody who did lots of characters, there's a woman named Lily Tomlin and Buzzy, Flip Wilson. Who remembers Flip Wilson? So a lot of comedians and Bill Cosby, who I had a chance to meet, and when you come to see Overweight, There's More, I have 2 great stories of having conversations with Bill Cosby. So lots of folks. And people whose names you may not even know, but just watch and laugh. Oh yeah, and Bugs Bunny. Thank you.
all right. So thank you, ladies.
University, the SGA, the Royal Court, the entire student body, we would like to thank you so much for making this important and taking time out of your busy schedule to come and share your poetry with us, your thoughts, and your encouragements with us. Yes, absolutely. So this is a token of our appreciation, Ms. Butterfly, and thank you for our definitely want to thank you, Ms. Kimpo, for taking time out of your schedule to also come here and be with us. It's an honor and a privilege. I'm kind of almost lost for words. Yay! So we just want to thank you once again on behalf of our university. Thank you so much.
Oh, but wait, there's more.
This is also for you, actually. So your gift keeps giving. This is just a few sentiments written on there from some of our student leaders. This is another token of our appreciation. Thank you. Next, which is your favorite?
And at this time, it is definitely an honor and a privilege to introduce the founder of Embrace Girls Foundation, the one and only, the incomparable, Velma Lawrence.
I really would like a mic, and I know when I say this, some people are going to roll their eyes, but I'm really shy. Oh, no, please stop. I really am shy, but okay. Let's get through this. We came here today. The Embrace Girls Foundation is an after-school program that was started in 2001. I grew up in the inner city, in Liberty City. When I grew up, there were no role models that came to my school, which at the time was Poinciana Park Elementary. And all I can remember was, you know that big red dog? Yeah. What's his name? Clifford. That's the role model that I remember growing up. And so when I graduated college and came back home to start working, I thought, I want to go back into my own community and work with little girls. I just thought I was going to mentor. It's so ironic that today, Cynthia Clark, the principal of Poinciana Park at the time, sitting right there, was the principal. And so we went over and I said, listen, I attended school here, I want to mentor. I had a lot of girlfriends, Tamara Jan, a lot of radio personalities, TV people. I said, let's get together and mentor. We all got together and we started mentoring. Thanks to Miss Cynthia Clark, Dr. Cynthia Clark. Please stand. She paved the way, our first school. We now have 7 schools and we serve over 116 girls every single day, Monday through Friday and oftentimes on Saturdays. And so I'd like to thank you for starting that as well, and thank you very much for the initial support. But I could not do it alone. And most people hear Velma Lawrence, Velma Lawrence. Well, what you don't see is Maisha Duro. She's the assistant state attorney. She is, I believe, over organized crime or some kind of bad people crime, white in a special secret building. And she volunteers her time with this program every Saturday, weekends, during the day, after her job is completed. And so I wanted to have an opportunity to thank these women who give so much to this organization. So please, Maisha Duro, please just stand, because I know. Catherine Rundle, the state attorney, who was one of our founding partners. And we're recognizing her today. Okay, so thank you, Maisha. Alicia Brown, whose daughter started with our program when she was like 5 years old, and she's still in the program, and she's in the 11th grade now. My right hand, when I move, she moves. 4 o'clock in the morning, text message. 6 o'clock in the morning, did you do this? That's how we roll. There's no Monday through Friday. Parents know, they get an email at 2 o'clock in the morning. They get a list of things. Tea parties tomorrow, pink dress, hair up in a bun, 9 o'clock, or you're left. And they know, we rock and roll like that. So, Alicia Brown, I'd like to thank you so very much. And ladies, it's really important for me to say this to you, to acknowledge them here, because we run so much and we do so much, I don't have a lot of time. I tell them on the phone, thank you, oh mommy, I appreciate you, thank you. But I really wanted to take time, swear out time for you, because I do appreciate you all. My diva, Dr. Dorothy Bendros Mendingo. She's my fundraiser. She's raised more money than anybody else for this organization, over $105,000. You know, because when you see these people in the community, you need to know what they're doing, that they're doing actual work day to day for an organization that's producing wonderful things. So thank you, Dr. I met this woman during her second term as the mayor of the city of Miami Gardens, and I would see her walking, always alone, just walking, making it happen. And I'm like, she doesn't have a posse behind her, she's just walking, making it happen. And so we asked for a tea party. She said, sure. We had the tea party. This was one of the most interesting tea parties that we had because we then became friends and we started to talk and interact. And she knew about our tea parties and she knew the girls would come prepared. And she said, oh, I'm ready, I'm ready. When she sat there before the girls, she started sweating and all tensed up. I'm like, what is she doing? Just flowing to just answer the questions. But she's been day to day. Here again, I can call her at any moment. They're baby divas in training. Camera again, radio personality, you hear that smooth, silky voice. Now listen, I'm telling you right now, Tamara's not going to do the little girl. She's not going to get on a field trip with you. She's not going to be bothered with more than 8 girls. But here again, I can pick up the phone. We need commercials. We need this. I need space. Tamara has been there since 2002. Every single day in this organization. Thank you, Cameron G. I have a new best buddy. I really do have a new best buddy. And my staff teases me, and see, they're already laughing. I'm embarrassed. So we had a tea party a couple of weeks ago. I don't know, let me tell you just a little bit about me. And I am private and shy, but I'm going to just tell you a little bit about me. I have a serious fetish for law enforcement stuff. Let me tell you something. If 2 or 3 police cars go by me, we're the officers in here. Don't look at my truck so you don't follow me. But let me tell you something. It's like, I see like 2 cars, it's okay. If they pass me, oh, it's nothing serious. But if 3 cars pass me with sirens running, or an ambulance too, I'm behind them. Even if my son's going to school, we turn around to go figure out what's, it's bad, I know. I'm so nosy like that, I am. So I don't. But when I found out that we had an opportunity to have a tea party with the special agent in charge of the secret United States Secret Service, Paula A. Reed. We went to the next level. We studied, we researched, we practiced. I think we had more rehearsals for her team than anyone else's team. We were ready for her because we didn't know how she would approach or what. But she came in and she was so open and she was so committed. And I know every tea is a special tea. But when you have a woman who is in charge of the United States Secret Service, who has protected our president of these United States, and is a female, and in charge of a predominant male force, and who has been humbled and appreciates our service and committed herself to help our organization, it's very, very special. So I'd like to acknowledge Special Agent in charge, Paula A. Reed. Dr. Artis, we're going to go back to you. Florida Memorial University. I am all about girl power. And so we do a lot of work in this community and we bring a lot of people in. And I want this to be our home. I am asking you to allow us to make this your home. I don't beg too much.
You don't beg at all.
I want to be here. And because I think that all of us together, we can really do some rocking stuff. folks accepted our invitation first go round. A lot of times we have to banter back and forth. Well, we need this, we need that from people. Yeah, she come. All right. We booked her. She came in. We've asked a lot of her. We really have. She has been doing all the media tours. This is her second appearance, which is unorthodox. But usually when you book a celebrity, you don't do all this stuff that she's done. And so I know that we put you out. And I'd like to thank you so very, very much. Oh, thank you. Somebody, I don't know, I think it's Rebecca, but Dr. Artis, I just want to say it again. I want to be here. Am I good?
Yeah, you beg. Now you beg.
Thank you all for coming out. I appreciate it.
And so, like Gwendolyn Brooks, she slept with thesaurus dictionary pens by her bedside. Children always on her mind. As children, some of us have been asked, what do you want to be when you grow up? It took 135 years. But everybody knows that with the passing of time, certain things need to take place. Sooner or later. One has to be the trailblazer to make it happen. Don't let the pumps and the pearls and the fashionable jewelry and, of course, the beauty. Behind all of that makeup is brains, intellect, intelligence, vision, dreams. And me redefining dream to be desired reality, eagerly awaiting manifestation. And so this poem is for you. Stop. Late nights and early mornings, dreams slip in with conviction. Sleep don't come easy. Spoken thoughts choreograph into words, and Alvin Ailey is my audience. The world's in the palm of my hands. Always ready for monkey-rich souls, hurdles, obstacles, and roadblocks. I aim to stay focused, live to be inspired, motivated, and appreciated. No time for complication. I need the essence of simplicity in my life. Langston Hughes, Mr. Simple, echoes, 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 echoes. Granted, the journey will meet with challenge, and I won't run. Sunshine is never lost. Just close your eyes and reminisce on this beauty during spells of rain. Down always make you stronger. Wisdom will await your mind's presence every day. Be prepared for the visit. Love is not supposed to be confusing, but we as humans have made it to be so. It takes less muscles to smile. A frown can become permanent, and your face doesn't deserve that. Interesting, the last three letters of the word choice is ice. Trust the wrong one made will leave you in the midst of a cold situation. Word within a word, naive, rest inside negativity. Positivity will open up so many doors. My head is skybound, with my eyes always steady on the prize. And my mission and goal is to be the greatest me I was born to be.
Thank you for that. We thank you for taking the
your